When it comes to heat, very similar thing. Those moist hot packs that we put on people and clinics and stuff, dude, it only heats like 2 to 3 centimeters beneath the skin. It's not even reaching the muscle belly. Come on now, give me a break. And the goal here is to like heat up the tissue. But I tell you what it does do. It does touch the skin, which has a lot of proprioceptors, and they're very important, right? Our skin is very important. We'll talk more about that later. But this thing can really influence how our muscles relax or are tight, right? They're in a sympathetic or parasympathetic state. So sometimes heat feels very good on the skin. And when you take it off and the heat's evaporating off your skin as your body works to cool off the tissue that the hot pack was just on, sometimes it feels pretty good, right? So the idea is that, blood flow, heat it up, increase vasodilation to the area. Like you see that redness on the skin. No, it's not. It's not even reaching your muscle belly. The number one way to heat up your tissues is movement, right? When we move, when I do a squat, when I move my arms, when I do any movement at all, right? My muscles are contracting and relaxing. And when my muscles contract and relax, they're sucking blood from the heart, right? And thus the heart has to like start pumping to work harder, right? So our heart doesn't pump blood to the tissues. Our tissues pull blood from the heart. Okay. So that is cardio, right? So when we're trying to heat somebody up, I'd rather have them go through movements because of all the benefits that we've sort of mentioned and we've been talking about through this podcast, right? I'd rather have them go through movements and kill 2 birds with 1 stone than spend 20 to 30 minutes heating or cooling somebody down while they're sitting in a poor posture that's teaching their brain a poor neurological connection to those tissues that they're already in 23 hours of their day, right? So the best thing that I can do as a clinician for my patients is to get them up, get them moving. It's going to heat their tissues up. It's going to get the blood flow going. It's also going to train those neurological patterns that we're talking about that you're going to have to do either way. So you might as well spend your precious time with me and your money with me, helping you to learn these new movement patterns that at the same time I know are heating up your tissues, right? And if you really like hot packs or heat or anything else, then I'm okay with that too. But I would suggest that you do it after your warm up, because if you heat up internally, you can use the hot packs to kind of retain that heat inside of you, right? So that's the way that I utilize heat packs when I filter it through my EBP process as a clinician.
Yeah. And I think that's an especially good point when you talk about how, like, with a lot of these medical professionals who get paid by the hour that only have a certain amount of time with the patient, it would be way more efficient to jump in and just moving around than just like killing 20 minutes, just putting some heat on the area when they could do that at home. Like that, you don't need a physician to put heat or ice on you.
Exactly. You're seeing it.